Most people think love is something that you feel, but the Bible talks about love like it's something you do, like it's an action you take. Today's reset, we're going to be talking about love is a choice. And to prove that, we're going to one of the most quoted chapters in the Bible. Well, I want to welcome you today to day 3 of the 7-day reset, where we're going over 1 Corinthians 13. And typically we use this in weddings, and you hear it at weddings all the time, but I want you to take a look at this through the mirror, like it's a reflection of what love actually is. It shows us what love looks like when we're not talking about love from the highlight reel. We're not talking about what love looks like on social media. We're not talking about what love looks like on Valentine's Day. And Paul doesn't start off with the nice part of love. He starts off by exposing what we can do without love. So let's go over to 1 Corinthians 13 and start in verse 1. And it says, "If I speak with power, have knowledge, even have faith to move mountains, but if I don't have love, I'm basically just making noise. And even my sacrifices don't mean what I think they mean." Here's what it means to us. I can sound spiritually and still be empty inside. I can be right and still be wrong within my spirit. I can serve a lot of people and still not love the people very well. We talked about this yesterday. Jesus said in John 13:34 that the world will recognize his disciples by their love. So if this is the real proof, then what does real love actually look like? Love is the standard we should be operating from. So let's go take a look at 1 Corinthians 13:4, where it says, "Love is patient and kind. It's not jealous. It's not boastful. It's not proud. It's not rude. It's not self-seeking, not easily angered, keeps no record of wrongdoing." So before we start jumping this and treating it like it's the poster on everyone's wall, let's bring it down to everyday life. Patient means I don't rush people while God is still working on them. Kind means I don't punish people with my mood. And not easily angered means I don't lead with my emotions. I don't let my emotions drive my car, and my car being my vessel, my body, my mind. And this isn't just Paul's opinion. This is consistent through the scriptures. If we look at 1 John 3, it says, "Don't just love with words, love with actions and in truth." Galatians 5 talks about the fruit of the Spirit is love, and it looks like patience and kindness, self-control. So let me ask you this. Which line from 1 Corinthians 13 convicts you the most right now? For a lot of us, it's not usually the part about being kind or being patient. It's the part about being rude, impatient, easily angered. But here's the good news. You don't have to master the whole chapter. Just choose one to grow in it. Like taking your first steps as a baby, learning how to crawl across the ground. You have to start somewhere. So love isn't proven by what you intended. Love is proven by what you practice. So instead of trying to do all 15 things at once, just pick one. Pick either patient, pick kindness, pick not being angered easy or quick to judge. Keep no record of wrongs. Not being self-seeking, meaning you're not being prideful. You're not, seeing what's in it for me. I'm going to go over how you're going to practice this for the next day in the next 24 hours. And I'm going to put these down in the description, but if you like, you can just replay this video, but I'm going to read each of them. So if you choose to be patient, be quick to listen and slow to speak. Check out James 1:19. Pause before you respond and let the silence do the work. If you choose to be kind, check out Ephesians 4:32, where it says, "Be kind and tenderhearted. Forgive and do one intentional act of kindness today with not announcing it." If you choose to not easily be angered, check out Proverbs 15:1, where it says, "A gentle answer turns away wrath. Lower your voice, slow down, and choose to be gentle." If you're going to choose no records of wrongdoing, check out Colossians 3:13, where it says, "Make allowance for each other and forgive." Release the debt. Stop replaying the offenses that came against you in your head. If you choose not to be self-seeking, check out Philippians 2:3 and 4, where it says, "Don't just look out for your own interests. Consider others. Ask what would serve them right now." Today is not about being perfect. Remember, as a baby, you had to learn to crawl before you could walk. And that's what we're doing. We're taking little baby steps to learn how to love through God. And today is about being intentional And that brings us to the simplest close that we've had in the 7-day reset. Love is not just a feeling that you fall into. Love is a choice that you have to practice every single day. So today, which line convicts you the most? And what is one attribute that you're going to choose to work on over the next 24 hours? So just to recap today, remember, love without love is noise. Love is the standard from which we should all operate from. And love is proven by what you practice each and every single day. So if you're still hanging out with us on this 7-day reset, drop your one word in the comment. Either it's patient, kind, calm, forgive, whatever you're choosing today. Put it into practice over the next 24 hours. And if this is helping you, share it with a friend, because real love isn't just something we talk about. It's something that we live out each and every day and we share with everyone we meet. I hope you all have a blessed day, and thanks for joining me today.